Hi, this is Stacy Hernandez with the Best You College Admissions Consulting, the best college for the best you. So today I am talking about exploring college majors. So I promised students I'd get to that. And it took me many days to do that because I just felt like there were more pressing things to talk about, and like regarding the releasing of decisions and some important pieces around that. So I am trying to commit to at least 6 days a week of posting live posts to provide information to families and to provide information to families that are important in making choices and decisions around their admissions process, but also things you can be doing right now. And so this is my way of trying to help. And there's so much to do and there's so much to think about for high school sophomores, high school juniors, high school seniors, transfer students, people who are exploring and interested in the college admissions process. So I'm going to, in the notes after this video, I will send some good resources that you can use to start exploring college majors. I could use the word careers as well, but starting in that first step around college majors, I think is an important way to start, because when students are starting to explore colleges more, they're starting to read about the different majors that are offered at the schools. And so being able to have language around some majors that you may be interested in can be very helpful in your college exploration and helping with deciding what colleges are best for you. So in terms of the college major piece that I want to talk about is, this is a great time. If you have time on your hands, this is a great time to start reading about different college majors. There's some really great resources out there to start exploring. If your high school has Naviance or another service like Naviance, where you have access to personality assessments, career assessments, I encourage you to start using those. Some high school districts actually have high school freshmen do those career assessments and those personality assessments. I'm more of a fan junior year because that's when I think students are more ready to go for that. But there are um, but there are ways to start that earlier if you'd like. But I will tell you that if your school has a Naviance account or something similar, there are probably some personality assessments on there that you can be doing that can help identify careers or majors and careers with your personality assessments. These are free. This is a free option if your school has some type of resource. If you don't have login information, you can email your school counselor. I wouldn't call. You can email and see if your school counselor can provide that information to you. If you happen to be in a school district that made you do this as a freshman, you can ask them to reset the account so that way you can redo it and start fresh if you are a junior. Some sophomores are really successful at these personality assessments too, to help them get there. I'll do a specific one around personality assessments where you can get into a lot more detailed information about how to explore personality assessments. But this one is really more about exploring majors. And a really great place to do that is there is Big Future. That's a great, excellent website that students should be on all the time to learn a lot of information about college admissions. There's also Niche, and Niche is another great one. And I have recently discovered their information around college majors. But what I love about them is both Big Future and Niche match majors to colleges. So if you explore a particular major, so let's say something like biology, then it'll list all the schools that offer biology. And on Niche, they do it more in a ranking system, where on Big Future, it's just a list of all of them. So let's say kinesiology, exercise science. You look up that major, you read all about it. Then you can also go to the list of schools that have kinesiology or exercise science programs. So that, I love that, because again, it helps students to then start to move to that next step of identifying colleges with that major choice. There's also other ways to explore this. mymajors.com, College Majors 101. Again, I will list all these out for you so you can start to see all the different resources. I will step into another video, maybe tomorrow or sometime this week, about personality assessments if you need a starting point. If that starting point needs to be focusing on career assessments and personality assessments to then take you to the place of exploring majors, to then get to the point of colleges that may be good academic fits for you. Okay, so I'm kind of in the middle of those steps, because a lot of families are they have some ideas, or a lot of students have some ideas of some college majors, and they just want to get going on resources on how to read more about those. Also, utilizing the college's website. If you already have a couple of schools in mind and you have a couple of majors in mind, go onto those colleges' websites, read the websites of those departments, of those majors. So you can start reading about what the coursework is like, what it's like to be a major in that particular school. What is it like in that department? Because usually each college has a department website for each major. And within that, they highlight the professors, they highlight the professors' research, they list out the curriculum, the classes you need to take in order to graduate. They usually have some course descriptions. If not, that will be in the course catalog. They also have a lot of information about what students are doing. So it could be about the research opportunities, the internship opportunities, the student groups that are held through that department. So there's a lot of information there. So students can really start to understand what that major is like at that particular school as well. So again, this is Stacy Hernandez with the Best You College Admissions Consulting, the best college for the best you. Thank you for your time and watching these videos. I'm going to continue to do this to share as much information as I possibly can and not overwhelm you too much. So we're at thebestyou.net, the best you as in the letter U.net, if you are interested in our support. So thank you very much.